Hi guys, it's Mango and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another movie review for one of the most hyped up movies that are coming out right now, Wake Up Deadman, which is the third movie from the Knives Out franchise. Before I get into it, I just want to clarify that this is a spoiler-free movie review video. The movie is, again, a murder mystery, and Daniel Craig reprises his role as Benoit Blanc, a private detective. Before I watched the movie, even though I'm a huge fan of the Knives Out franchise, I didn't know if it was going to be good or not. So before I watched it, I went online and did some search to see what reviews it was getting from the film festivals, and they were excellent, which really did amplify my expectations of the movie. This murder mystery is based around a church, and the basis of this movie is when a Reverend John Duplantis, which is played by Josh O'Connor, is a former boxer who turned to become a Catholic priest after he had a major incident on a boxing ring, and he wanted to repent and be a better person. Now, after he had an incident, which we see at the very start of the movie, he was sent to be an assistant pastor at another church, which is led by Monsignor Jefferson Wicks, which is played by Josh Brolin. Now, again, without wanting to give any spoilers, the two obviously clash, and he starts picking up that there were a lot of things that were happening around the church and inside the church that were not very holy, let's say, and very weird. So he wanted to be sort of a light and understand what was going on. Now, I would like to say that from the beginning of the movie, for at least I would say quite a lot of the beginning, we listened to Josh O'Connor's character basically having a voiceover and going over the events that led towards the murder. There were a lot of other really interesting key people that follow the church, and right straight from the beginning they introduced us to the key possible murderers. So that was very interesting for me. It wasn't something that we've seen in the other Knives Out movies, where we literally get the plot from the beginning, we see the murder, and we already see the key suspects. So that was very interesting and a different twist. When Daniel Craig's character comes in, who again, for me, Daniel Craig is so underrated and did an amazing job again as the private detective Blanc. We start to take away parts and break down what led to the murder and the suspects individually. But there is a major plot twist, and this is what I love about this movie. You're watching it and you think like, okay, I'm getting all the facts down, and then right in the middle of the movie, you're like, what just happened? It's very interesting. I'm really trying not to give any spoilers. Of the one thing that I could say, that the basis of the movie is very religious, which is something that you can really take in and understand from the beginning. And that was something that I was a bit not 100% sure about, because you never know the approach they're going to take. So I was a bit holding myself back before like really getting into the movie and liking it, because I was like, when they add religion in a movie, it gets a bit, you never know what angle they're going to take it. But it was very clear. It's a very religiously orientated movie where, you get aspects like Lazarus, about resurrections, about betrayals. So it's very interesting. It has a very, very big cast, as you would expect. There's Daniel Craig, of course, Josh O'Connor, Glenn Close, who also was amazing in this movie. I don't want to give a lot of spoilers about her character. She's a very good employer at the church, who basically has witnessed everything in the church from when she was a child and knows a lot of secrets. Don't want to give much more, but there's also Mila Kunis, who plays the police officer, and I'm not going to lie, she was probably the least favorite of the movie for me, because I don't think she really played the role as well. That's just my humble opinion. But overall, there's also Kerry Washington, Andrew Scott, and many other great actors in this movie. The soundtrack was very good. The cinematography was very captivating, and it really does make you immerse yourself into the aesthetic and feel that horror murder mystery vibe. Overall, was this movie worth watching? 100%. It has comedy bits, very good comedy bits, in a very dark murder mystery, in my opinion. I think it's the darkest murder mystery from the franchise, from the Knives Out franchise, but they execute it so well and has many plot twists. So you're really going to go for a roller coaster when you watch it. It's much deserving of the raving reviews that it has received, and I very, very much highly recommend it. And it has a very classic twist to it, like the old murder mysteries. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.